Good morning, Cavs. Today is Thursday, February 15th, 2024. I'm Aaron Good.
And I'm Jordan Williams. Today on the show, we will talk to Ms. Rogers about coping with anxiety. But we also want to say congratulations to the boys basketball team for beating Myrtle Beach 58-48 and making it to round 2 of the playoffs for the first time in 4 years.
But before we get into that, let's take a look at these announcements. The Media Center would like to help you boost your vocabulary power by sharing an ACT vocabulary word of the day. Today's word of the day is lack, which means to be without. I lacked the materials I needed to finish my project. You still need to earn CCR status. You still have the opportunity to earn work-based learning credit, take the WIN exam, or you can sign up to take the ASVAB on March 7th. Remember, only seniors with CCR status will be allowed to decorate their graduation hats. RNE is super excited to be co-hosting a winter shoe drive throughout the month of February. We would like to know if you could lend us a helping hand. We kindly ask for your support in donating any gently worn or unused shoes that you may have. Clean out your closets and contribute to our cause. All types of shoes will be gladly accepted, and donation boxes are located across the campus. In the front office, in Miss Seymour's room, in Miss Eswood's room, in Miss Schofield's room, and in Miss Cherry and Miss Boyd's room.
National Honor Society students will be offering peer tutoring on Tuesday, February 20th after school in room S104 from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. If you would like help with your homework or to study for a test, please stop by. See Mrs. Krieger in S104 for more details. Do you have an idea on how to improve your school? What is a hack you can do to make your school day better? The R2 Hackathon is a field trip event at R2I2 where you can make your hack happen. Join us on Friday, March 1st for a day to dive in, hatch, pitch, and win. Scan the QR code to submit your hack. See Mr. Burley in the Media Center for more information and field trip forms. Participants can earn community service hours through the Youth Volunteer Corps. Attention Cavs, need a date for Valentine's Day? Today's the last day to stop by the Media Center to find your perfect literary match. Check out our blind date with a book display, read your selection, and rate your date. Don't delay. Do it today and see if you can make that love connection. The Media Center will have another book giveaway today during both lunches. The giveaway will take place in the area outside the Media Center by the stairs between buildings A and B. Please note these are not books that are still in the Media Center's collection. These are select books that will be outside the Media Center on carts. All are welcome to come by and grab a few. Happy reading! Now, let's go over to Ms. Rogers to learn about different ways to cope with anxiety and stress.
Good morning, Cavs. I am Ms. Antoinetta Rogers, and I have two of my students here with me this morning, Rai and Kamaya. So today we're going to talk a little about social emotional wellness, and we are focusing on sensory items. And our item for this morning, we're using stress balls. So stress balls were originally intended to be used for remedying stress and tension, but with their increasing popularity as a stress relief tool, it seems that squeezing it may have other benefits. So, Rai, as a student here at RNE, how do you feel from day to day or throughout the day? What are some emotions you may feel just in your classroom, in the cafeteria, amongst your friends, being an adolescent? How do you feel? What's one feeling you can tell us about?
Well, feelings are like a variety usually. Some points of the day can be really happy and like upbeat, but then some points can be stressful and like you just like feel like you need to get hyped up. But like overall, it's a pretty decent experience.
Okay, Kamaya, same question. How do you feel as a student at RNE throughout the day?
It can be stressful at times.
Okay. All right, so let's use an example. Let's say that you are in a class and a part of the direct instruction or guided practice is where your teacher asks you questions, okay? So what I want you to do is reach into the bag, of goodies. Okay. All right. Now, one of your teachers, they've just asked you a question, okay? So what are you doing to the stress ball now? Tell me what you're doing and then tell me what you feel.
Like fidgeting, it kind of distracts me from the like the anxious feeling of like answering a question. So it like
How does it feel? Describe it. Hold it up so they can see it.
it's like bumpy but like smooth at the same time. So it's like nice for the texture.
Okay, thank you. Kamaya, same question.
It's easy to squeeze. It's spiky. Just distracting me.
Okay. So when you have something in your hand, and sometimes as a teacher, when I'm up teaching and I'm lecturing or my students and we're going over things, I have something in my hand because it helps me to focus and it helps me to concentrate, okay? Also, students, it's good to have a stress ball in your hand and not a cell phone, okay? Because stress balls help you with concentrating. So if you're nervous, you may know the answer, but you may not be the person to talk in front of people. A lot of people get a sense of anxiety when it comes to talking in front of people, even if it's in your classroom amongst your peers that you see daily. So with that being said, instead of your anxiety going to your thoughts, into your brain, into your words, you're still concentrating on what you're saying, but you also have some of those neurons going to your hands and you're squeezing the ball. So the focus kind of it's leveled out a little bit. So that's what stress balls are for. So as teachers, if you want to use some of my stress balls, our stress balls here at RNE for talking points, I do have a couple that we can share, and it's a good thing for students to have in their hand versus a cell phone, and it helps to relieve stress. Thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Rogers. I will definitely be using some of those ways to help me in the future. Well, that's all we have for the show today. Make sure to give us a follow at RNE_TV on Instagram if you like what you see here on the show. I'm Jordan Williams.
And I'm Aaron Good. Enjoy your 4-day weekend, and remember, stay safe, have fun, and it's a great day to be a Cavalier.